Good night and welcome to Benalmádena's first English news broadcast. Digital Costa del Sol brings you every Friday all the information about this week's news. Benalmádena is a municipality in expansion and growth during the last years, and it seems that this trend does not change. The town hall announced that our census continues to grow, reporting on the data just published by INE.
The mayor of Benalmádena, Víctor Navas, and General Administration Councilman Sergio Torralbo offered a press conference last week to announce that the municipality continues to grow after the latest update of the INE data, which puts us at over 73,000 inhabitants. Navas valued the growth of the municipality and highlight the work of the delegation led by Torralbo. This increase in the census represents the largest population growth occurred in Benalmádena in recent times and bringing us closer to the goal of 75,000, which would allow us to become a large population municipality. Living in one of the cities with the highest population growth in the province in the last 2 decades also invites us to open a debate on how we want our city to be. We are working on various strategic plans that need the participation of citizens to build the municipality we want. The mayor also spoke about the advantage and disadvantage of this growth, explaining that now is time to open a citizen debate. Benalmádena is one of the cities with the highest quality of life on the Costa del Sol, based on data such as the Gini coefficient, which measures social cohesion, or the amount of opportunities that we generate and that translate into investment for the city and employment and wealth for our neighbors. We are congratulate ourselves for this growth, and I want to remember the opposition parties when they said that Benalmádena was losing population. If that, according to them, was a symptom that things were being done badly. Attending to that argument, we can say that in Benalmádena things are going down very well. For his part, Torralbo reviewed the growth figures, noting that they show a clear trend and emphasized the hard work of the registry area, especially informing foreign residents of the municipality.
Asciende a 73.160 habitantes.
We must put in value the work that the registry department is doing to adjust the difference of more than 7,500 foreign citizens not recognized by the INE because they have not yet confirmed or renewed their padrón in the terms established. 2 municipal informers have been going to the homes of foreign residents who have not yet updated their padrón to inform them that they must carry out the procedure, offering the possibility of confirming the padrón on the spot or facilitating appointments at the citizen attention offices in the case of renewals. In the addresses where no one can be located, the municipal informers are leaving information notes detailing the procedure.
After the crisis period caused by the pandemic and besides the war context we are living, Spain shows a drop on unemployment, with more than 20 million citizens registered with the social security system.
Spain managed to withstand some of the economic effects of the crisis caused by Russia's invasion of Ukraine, ending the year with nearly 480,000 more people employed than 12 months earlier. Nearly 20.3 million people were registered with the social security system at the end of the year, the highest number ever recorded. This was also the first year of the labor reform negotiated between the government, business owners and unions, which the government attributes for the rise in the number of permanent work contracts signed. Unemployment figures also show a drop in 2022, ending the year with more than 2,800,000 people registered as looking for work. This is 268,000 fewer than 12 months previously in an international economic crisis which is still marked by uncertainty. Since February 2021, the worst month for jobs after the COVID-19 crisis, unemployment has dropped by nearly 1.2 million people. In December, the number of people registered as unemployed had dropped by 43,727. The total number of work contracts issued during the month was 1,189,917, of which 152 were permanent. In absolute terms, there were 290,368 more permanent contracts than in the same months in 2021. During 2022, almost 18.5 million contracts were signed, which was more than 4 million fewer than in 2019. But one of the expected effects in terms of stability of the labor reform coming into force. In Andalucía, we felt the growth on population. The figures from the Andalusian Institute of Statistics and Cartography for 2021 show that it remains the region of Spain with the highest number of inhabitants, almost 8.5 million, representing 17.9% of the population of the country. Of the increase, 8.4% were new foreign residents. The data also shows that the provinces of Málaga and Almería gained more population than the average for the region during the past 10 years, with increases of 6.4% and 6.1% respectively. By age group in the region, the population between 0 and 15 years of age and those who are between 16 and 64 reduced compared with 2011 by 6.2% and 0.2% respectively. The over 65 age group rose by 16.9%. The figures for 2021 also show that Andalucía is home to 713,400 foreigners, 74.3% of whom are aged between 16 and 64. Most of them are from elsewhere in Europe. With regard to the distribution of population, surveys have shown that there is a great deal of unoccupied land in Andalucía's more than 87,000 square kilometers. The inhabited area of the region is only slightly larger in size than the area covered by the three biggest municipalities.
The government team keeps working to expand the resources of the different delegations and forces that form City Hall. Last week, they presented new material acquired for the fire department.
Security Councilman Javier Marín and the Fire Department Chief David Bañasco present last week at the fire station the new safety material that the City Council of Benalmádena had acquired to reinforce the equipment of the firefighters.
Queremos presentar pues las últimas adquisiciones que se han hecho.
Today we present new rescue materials that will expand the resource that our firefighters have to perform their work, giving more guarantees to the care they provide to the public and for the safety of firefighters. Two major investments have been made, one of 17,000 for rescue equipment and another of 14,000 for the purchase of firefighting equipment. Much of the material for this task has an expiration date, and it is essential to invest in its renewal. Marín explained that since their arrival to the government, they work to renew and acquire material to ensure the safety of the force. After our arrival to the government in 2015, we began a process of renewal and acquisition of new materials based on an investment program raised by the Benalmádena firefighters themselves. Vehicles such as an urban fire engine or a ladder, new uniforms, rescue material, a jumping mattress for rapid evacuations, and equipment with the latest generation technology have already been purchased. On his part, Bañasco spoke about the benefits that brings this new equipment, explaining that they will provide more comfort and security. This material is designed mainly for two types of actions: rescue for confined and vertical spaces with stretchers, restraint systems, pulleys, ropes and harnesses, and firefighting with special lances for fires in buildings, hoses and hydrant opening system. Some of these materials are completely new in order to adapt to new work systems and procedures. Firefighters will improve their work and their agility in each response thanks to the greater comfort and ergonomics provided by these more modern and higher quality tools. Previously, they have been put into practice in the drills we have done at the Hotel Triton, now under construction, so we have already proven that they are effective and a necessary resource.
The City Council celebrates the incorporation of Calamorro Sky Race into the World Mountain Race Series calendar. The organizers opened the registration period on January 2 and the race is scheduled for April 29.
The mayor of Benalmádena, Víctor Navas, and sports councilman Joaquín Villazón offered a press conference last week to announce that the Calamorro Sky Race will be the first event of the Skyrunner World Series on April 29, highlighting that its registration period will open on January 2nd.
El running, las carreras, no es algo que se ha puesto.
Benalmádena is lucky because this achievement unimaginable a few years ago. The Skyrunning World Series will start in our town. Among the goals set by the sports area were the renovation of facilities and also the achievement of prestigious events that place Benalmádena on the national and international sport map. In April, Benalmádena becomes the world's center of mountain races, an important incentive for tourism. I hope that our hotels and stores know how to take advantage of this opportunity, which includes the retransmission of the test by Teledeporte. The Skyrunner World Series is supervised by the International Skyrunning Federation and it will be held between April 29 and October 7th with 13 races in 8 different countries.
Lo que quiero agradecer al Club Alpino de Benalmádena.
I want to thank Club Alpino Benalmádena for the work they have been doing for years, making it possible for Calamorro Sky Race to become a world reference. It is important to value what this means. Our city is part of an exclusive group of 13 races that make up the World Championship, and ours is going to be the one that opens the world season. The City Council will continue to provide the necessary support to the club to keep Calamorro Sky Race in the world elite. There were also present the president of Club Alpino Benalmádena, Rogelio Macías, and the technical director of the race, Gonzalo Cea. Macías thanked the support of City Council.
Agradecer al ayuntamiento y toda la corporación el apoyo que está.
Benalmádena has taken a giant step forward in this discipline, reaching the level of reference locations such as Chamonix. We would like to thank the City Council for its involvement in achieving this goal, positioning Benalmádena in the elite of mountain races with this inclusion. CEA offered information about the race.
Es una carrera de 27 kilómetros con 2.200 metros de desnivel positivo.
The race has a route of 27 kilometers and 2,200 meters of positive elevation gain. I appeal to those who are starting in the discipline because we will have a popular race of 15 kilometers. The registration period will open on January 2nd. We will have the highest level we can have in a race of these characteristics. The best runners in the world will come, as well as regional teams that have already confirmed their presence.
Culture Councilman Pablo Centella and the director of the exhibition center, Itziar Merino, offered a press conference last week to make a positive balance of the exhibition of Dalí hosted by the space the last months.
The Exhibition Center of Benalmádena Costa celebrated its 20th anniversary this year with the exhibition of an illustration series by Salvador Dalí related to the Divine Comedy, in which the artist presents his particular vision of the classic work by Dante. Created by Marisa Oropesa, it consists of a total of 100 watercolors that the painter himself recognized as one of the most important projects of his career. Culture Councilman Pablo Centella and the director of the exhibition center, Itziar Merino, took stock of the exhibition, highlighting the number of visitors.
Una vez concluida la exposición,
We are very satisfied with the number of visitors obtained during the exhibition of illustrations of Salvador Dalí that we have been able to enjoy in Benalmádena. About 50% of the 3,500 visits to the exhibition were from people outside our municipality, which give us insight to understand the impact that the cultural activity that we develop in the center has beyond Benalmádena. The mayor stressed that the exhibition center has regained its dynamism, announcing new exhibitions for January and February.
esa nueva dinamización.
The exhibition center regained its dynamism, an aspect that we will enhance with the new exhibitions that we can already advance. On January 13th, we will inaugurate an exhibition of Sebastián García Garrido, with a tour of his artistic production during the more than 30 years he lived in Benalmádena. At the beginning of February, in one of the rooms, we will dedicate a tribute to the painter Enrique Pérez Almeda. With this exhibition, we change the usual activity of the center, since in the search for greater dynamization, we want to host several exhibitions at the same time. We have one of the best exhibition halls in the province, and this increase in cultural activity drives us towards the goal of making Benalmádena a cultural reference on the Costa del Sol. For her part, Merino reviewed some activities parallel to the exhibition organized in recent months with various groups in the municipality, as well as other initiatives held in the space.
Unido a la muestra de Salvador Dalí, se han realizado...
I want to highlight the activities that have been carried out during these months in parallel to the exhibition of Salvador Dalí, such as workshops for school children in the municipality, the conference by Jesús Majada, and in collaboration with the Cine Club Mas Madera, the screening of 2 films by Buñuel in which Dalí participated actively. In addition, new activities were carried out during the fall that were very well received, such as the workshop of the artist Pablo Rodríguez Gui, Elena Pedrosa's workshop on photography and territory, and the Christmas concert of the children's choir of Miguel Hernández College.
And these are today's headlines. Benalmádena approached 75,000 inhabitants. Spain shows growth in employment and population. New equipment for the fire department. Calamorra Sky Race opened its registration period. The works of Dalí brought over 3,400 visitors to the exhibition center. The weather forecast for the weekend will leave us with cloudy skies on the coast without ruling out weak and occasional rainfall in the far west, opening clearings in the afternoon. Predominantly cloudy skies in the interior, morning mist without ruling out fog, and temperatures unchanged or slightly decreasing, with lows of 9 degrees and heights of 20. And that's all. Thank you for watching us, and remember, you can stay updated on our website or social media profile on Facebook and Twitter. Have a good night and enjoy the weekend.